Hi guys, and welcome back to Afrobeats Unfiltered, episode 3, where we'll be discussing all the hot topics in the world of Afrobeats. Right, so let's get straight into it. Wande will be releasing his upcoming album, Legend or No Legend, next week, Thursday, the 18th of May. Now, this album has been pushed back several times. Its original due date was March the 31st. He decided to push it back till May the 18th. So we are in for a real treat. The album features the likes of Olamide, Wizkid, T-Pain, Fireboy DML. Now, if you're like me, I first discovered Wande Cole when he did Iskaba. That was the tune that really put him on the map. From there, we could kind of see the kind of vocalist that he is, the kind of music he brings. And it was literally from that point in 2016 that Wande Cole became the artist that we can actually deem a legend. And I think that's where his inspo came from for his title, Legend of No Legends, because there has been a debate over whether Wande Cole is a legend or he's not a legend. So instead of him to self-proclaim the title, he's asking us, is he a legend or is he not? But with tracks like Kepi Paso that he released with Olamide, we know this album is about to be a huge one for Wande Cole. Like I keep saying, the African artists are really coming strong with the bodies of work, with the projects. They're putting their all in. They're going for the Grammy. Wizkid and Burna Boy have really inspired these artists to think we're not just making music for vibes anymore. Our music is literally global. So it's a really exciting time for Wande Cole. I'm really excited to see where this album takes us, the sound, the feel. I mean, from his track with Olamide, we kind of get a feel and a taste. And plus, it's Wande Cole. We know he's going to be bringing us excellence. Also going to be interesting to see the rollout for this because he's already built up huge anticipation all over social media for this album. So let's see what happens. Next up, let's talk about the VGMAs, the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. This was its 24th edition. It took place Saturday, the 6th of May. And it's an award show that takes place in Ghana, highlighting the best talent in the country and across Africa. 24 years is a big deal. So it's upsetting to say that there were some hiccups. I mean, with any live show, you're going to get a few hiccups. But 24 years in, we would have expected those problems to be rectified by now. It's hard not to compare with Nigeria when we're neighbors, we're very similar, and we see their music industry really soar. There's more funding, there's more investment, and we'd like to see the same for the Ghana music industry because we have the talent. It's there. It's clear to see that it's there. There were loads of positives for the night. There were amazing performances. Jackie was there. She looked beautiful. Black Sheriff performed, of course. So some of the big winners of the night were Black Sheriff, who won Artist of the Year. For his first project, he gave us a strong body of work. Another winner of the night, we had Asake, who won African Artist of the Year. He managed to meet Burna Boy in doing so, which I think Asake rightly deserved to win African Artist of the Year. We saw how incredible his year was. He was probably one of the most hardest working African artists in 2022. Release after release, video after video, a strong body of work for his album. If anyone was going to win that award, it definitely should have been Asake. Another winner of the night was Jackie, who won Record of the Year with Far Away. Truly deserved. It's also great to see Jackie come in her own lane. She doesn't really sit in the shadows of her dad, who is the legend, Nana Achampong. If you're like me, your parents would have been playing him around the house. We know his music, we know who he is. He is an absolute legend. So it's great to see that she's not in his shadows. She's paved her own lane. She has a great voice and she makes great music. Another winner who was a little bit controversial to me was King Promise. His album, 5 Star, won Album of the Year. But to be honest, Album of the Year should have definitely gone to Black Sheriff. The Villain I Never was everywhere. The press Black Sheriff has been getting for that album has been incredible. In my opinion, I feel like they probably felt that Black Sheriff is winning too many awards. We can't just give him every award. Let's spread it out a bit. Let's make it a bit fair. So they've given King Promise Album of the Year. Let's move on to Davido. It's nice to see that he's still within the news cycles. The album Timeless is still a big hit. Lead single Unavailable is also a huge hit, which, might I add, on first listens wasn't one of my favorite songs. But the more I hear it, the more I do the dance, I'm like, okay, I get it. I get why he would put it out as a lead single. So on Friday, the 12th of May, he sneakily released the EP entitled Unavailable, which features different versions of the Unavailable track, which I can see why that would be a good marketing idea. So he's got a sped up version. He's got two sped up versions, actually, like really fast versions of Unavailable. He's got the instrumental of the track and he's got an a cappella version. So the first sped up version is I love that one. I love sped up Afrobeats. If you're a TikTok user like myself and you go on there and you hear the sped up versions of different songs and then you go back to the original, it's like, oh, I actually do prefer Afrobeats sped up. Understand from a marketing point of view why he's released this EP. Like I said, on TikTok, sped up versions do really well. So I think that was more of a business decision. I think it would be great to hear other tracks on the album sped up or in a cappella versions. Also in Davido news, he will be releasing a Netflix series detailing his life this coming December, which I think at this point will be an incredible story for Davido. He's been through so much. He's released this album that is dominating the charts. It's going global. Everybody's talking about it. But it's like he's had a tragedy, and from that tragedy, he's now seen success. Davido and Chioma have really weathered a storm with the passing of their son. So it will be an incredible story. I wonder if you'll really get deep and emotional and vulnerable within this Netflix series. I think that series will definitely be something iconic that we can look back on years to come and think, wow, this is Davido's story, because he's had an incredible journey thus far. Moving on to singer, songwriter, wife, mother, Simi, who has an incredible opportunity to tour with the great Grammy Awards winner, Alicia Keys. She has been announced as Alicia Keys' guest on a tour entitled Keys to the Summer, which will take place in the US this year. It will be kicking off July the 23rd to August the 2nd. An amazing opportunity for Simi, who is also the wife to Adekunle Gold, power couple. They're both doing great things within their respective fields of music. And now she's joining Alicia Keys. I just love to see each Afrobeats artist excel. America is always seen as the hub for entertainment. Lastly, let's talk about ticket prices for Rema and Asake. For the O2, the pre-sale and general sales have gone out this week, and very interesting. I mean, what do we expect? They're now playing a huge venue, a bigger venue. The price has gone up. Their price has gone up. Rema is doing incredible things. He is currently doing 3 stadium dates in India. So the price has gone up. Asake, like I keep saying, he's done phenomenal things, and Asake is untouchable right now. His price has gone up, but 120 for a level one seated ticket. I'm sorry, I missed the days when I was paying £50. I think I did pay £50 when I went to see him in Coco. It's a hard one. It's a hard one because we have to appreciate the growth of these artists. We have to appreciate that in the beginning they will start small. They'll be doing venues like Coco. I remember I probably paid like 30 odd pounds to go and see Thames last year in Coco. And now look what she's doing. She's a Grammy Award winner. So it's like for her to do another show, I cannot get that price again. So we have to appreciate their growth. What was once £30 is now £120. We really appreciated getting good deals to go and see our favorite African artists, but they're excelling. They're becoming global. They're performing in huge venues. So it's either we have to keep quiet and pay the price, or we just don't go. Well, that's it from me, guys. Another episode's wrapped and done. Remember to catch us here every Monday morning for your latest Afrobeats news.